All right, let's take a look at this. Let's break this down for a second. I know that Colby came out with a nice little video, let's say, which Colby tends to come out with a lot of videos.
Well, it was a clip from an interview, I think, John.
Was it a clip from an interview?
Yeah, if I know where you're going. It was the one we looked at earlier, yeah.
All right, so he's part of an interview, and he's talking about Belal said that he's getting the shot. It's racist. That's not racist. It's that Dana likes Colby. Dana actually believes that Colby would have been the welterweight champion if there wasn't this guy named Kamaru Usman. He's said that multiple times. And so if that's his belief, it doesn't mean it's true, but it's his belief. And so he's giving Colby another shot. Colby is 17-3, right? 17-3, Josh. Mm-hmm. That's a good record. But he's 2-2 in his last 4 fights. Mm-hmm. Now, those 2 losses are against a guy, Kamaru Usman. So, no disrespect to Colby. That's losing to someone that's a hell of a fighter, and it can happen. But if you're looking at Belal Muhammad, Belal's got a bit of a beef because he's fought some really good guys, and he's beaten all of them in the last, he's got 9 wins now? 9 wins in a row, 8 wins in a row? Something like that. The only one he didn't beat was Leon Edwards, which was a no contest based upon an eye poke. And, everyone talks about, I think Leon was winning. I'm not saying he wasn't, but there was a lot of fight left. And so you can't count that. It doesn't matter. We're looking at a guy in Belal Muhammad who got 9 of his last fight, doesn't have a loss. We can look at a guy in Colby Covington who is 2-2. Now, I'm not saying that Colby's not a good fighter. He is. But this is the Dagestani thing about you got to get 10 wins. Well, obviously not if you're Colby Covington, because you're 2-2 in your last 4, where if you're Belal Muhammad, you have a true argument in saying, I deserve the shot because I haven't lost in how. What was the last time he lost? Was back in
Jeff Neal in 2019.
2019. He's been busy. Let's take a look at 2019. I mean, fight-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fights for Colby since 2019. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. One guy's being busy. He's doing his job. He's winning. He's got a good argument.
He has a great argument. I mean,
okay, thank you.
I love Belal, man. I'm a big fan of Colby also.
Huh?
I'm actually kind of on Belal's side.
So I'm on Belal's side
because Colby right now, like I said, like you just said, is that he's 2-2 in his last 4 fights.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. Let him fight. Let him fight.
And
somebody else that's there in that rankings.
No disrespect,
no,
as far as his 4 fights, but the 2 wins are coming off of older guys. Mm-hmm. And Tyron Woodley was basically past his prime. Okay, when he beat Robbie Lawler before the loss to Kamaru Usman the first time, Robbie's past his prime. It's not that he can't fight, but let's be honest, Robbie's not the same fighter, that he once was. And George Masvidal is the last one that he got his last win against. And you look and you go, I love George. Mm-hmm. Past the prime. He's not that same guy, at this point that he once was. And if you're looking at, Belal Muhammad, beat, Stephen Thompson. Some people want to say past his prime. Still performing well now. Got a couple of wins. Vicente Luque, definitely not past his prime. Sean Brady, definitely not past his prime. I don't know. I just think that he's got a really good argument.
He has a great argument. This is definitely not a racist situation, though. I want to make sure that's clear. But there is that Dana White privilege. Now, you can say whatever you want about that. There's a Dana White privilege. There really is. There always has been.
It has nothing to do with the color of your skin, though. It has to do with
Dana White privilege.
No, it has to do with who he believes is going to put more eyes on his product.
It could have something to do with some other things, though, as well. I mean, I've seen some favoritism because, girlfriends and friends.
Well, I've seen favoritism because of that. That has nothing to do with the skin and color of your skin.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It has everything else to do with other things.
Yes.
So everyone has their look. When you're the boss, which he is,
get to make the rules.
You can do what you want in that situation and match up who you want.
Right.
Ultimately, it really comes down to who Dana wants to see fight. Now,
yeah,
I read somewhere along the line that they basically said, "Hey, Colby, you're going to drop those charges against George Masvidal, and then we're going to go ahead and give you this title shot because you're holding things up right now. So Masvidal needs to be able to fight Burns, and we can't have him fight Burns unless you drop these charges because then it's going to be there's too much going on. So he's got the title shot, and they've got Masvidal fighting Burns.
Okay, behind the scenes, things can happen.
And if that's the truth, I mean, it sucks for Leon, but
sucks for Leon, sucks for Belal.
Yeah, but I think Masvidal and Colby both panned out for this. It sucks for both of them. I'm being honest.
Did you hear that, Josh?
What?
Did you hear that was the case?
Yeah, it's kind of like being talked about through the back doors of Twitter a little bit. People are saying like, hey, he got promised a title shot if he dropped the charges against Masvidal.
If there's one thing you got to look at, he went to London. He made weight to be a backup.
True.
Now, I thought, and we talked about it, why did you not fight Belal Muhammad on that card? That's going to say who's the person that deserves the next shot. You beat Belal, you definitely, okay, you got it.
Well, John, I want to remind people that when you're normally the backup, you're still getting paid show money.
Yeah.
Because you made weight. So why would you, like, I'm just being honest, why would you want to, and maybe the show money's not what you, obviously not your normal show money, but they're saying, hey, if you come in and you make weight, we'll give you $100,000 or we'll give you $50,000. We'll give you $80,000. Or would you rather try to make the 300 to fight Belal and potentially lose it and only make half of that? I don't like the risk reward kind of thing, right? Like I don't have to take any chance if I never fight and still make 80 to 100 grand.
Yeah.
Sign me up. I get that part of it. I'm just being honest. I mean, every fight, if I don't have to take any damage, okay, and I'm a backup and I make weight,
I get paid,
and I get paid $100,000 or whatever it was, he got paid. Sign me up.